In this video, I want to have a real conversation with you, not some sanitized, feel-good stuff everyone posts on Instagram, like you can do anything garbage that sounds inspiring, but leaves you exactly where you started. I'm talking about the truths that nobody wants to tell you because they're uncomfortable, the kind of truths that sting when you first hear them, but if you actually listen, if you actually let them sink in, they'll completely change the trajectory of your life. See, most people spend their entire teenage years in this weird bubble. They think they have unlimited time. They think consequences are for other people. They think real life starts later, so right now doesn't really count. And then one day they wake up at 25, 30, 35, and they realize they wasted the most important years of their life because nobody told them the truth. So I'm going to tell you 7 bitter truths, no sugarcoating. I will show you the raw reality. And look, you might not like what you're about to hear. You might want to click away, but if you stick with me through all 7, I promise you, you will see your life differently. And that's when real change becomes possible. Let's go. Number 1, nobody is coming to save you. This is the big one. The one that changes everything once you accept it. You're waiting, aren't you? Waiting for someone to show up and fix things. Waiting for a teacher to finally make class interesting. Waiting for a mentor to appear and guide you. Waiting for motivation to strike. Waiting for your parents to push you harder. Waiting for life to just get easier. It's not coming. Nobody's gonna knock on your door and hand you success. Nobody's gonna force you to study, to work out, to learn that skill, to chase that dream. Your parents love you, sure, but they're dealing with their own stuff. And your teachers, they've got 30 other students. Your friends, they're just as lost as you are. The harsh reality is this: if you want something in life, anything, you have to make it happen. And I know that sounds scary because it means everything that happens to you from this point forward is your responsibility. Your grades, your fault, your health, your fault, your future, your fault. But you know, it's quite interesting. It also means you have the power. You're not a victim waiting to be rescued. You're the main character of your own story, and you get to decide what happens next. Number 2, your phone is stealing your best years. Let me ask you something. How much time did you spend on your phone yesterday? 4 hours, 5, 7, be honest. Now multiply that by 365 days. That's between 1,460 and 2,555 hours per year. That's between 61 and 106 full days of just scrolling, watching other people live their lives while yours passes by. Do you realize what you could do with that time? You could learn a language, build a skill that makes you money, read 50 books, get absolutely shredded, build an actual business, create something meaningful. But instead, you're watching 15-second videos that you won't remember in 15 minutes. And here's what's really messed up. It's not even your fault, not entirely. These apps are designed by the smartest engineers in Silicon Valley, whose entire job is to keep you addicted. They study your brain. They know exactly when to send you a notification, exactly what content will make you keep scrolling, exactly how to trigger that dopamine hit that keeps you coming back. You're being manipulated by billion-dollar corporations, and they're winning. Every hour you give to your phone is an hour you're not giving to your real life, to real growth, to becoming the person you actually want to be. Your teenage years are supposed to be when you're exploring, learning, making mistakes, building yourself. Instead, you're sitting in your room alone watching other people do those things. I'm not saying throw your phone in a river, but you need to set boundaries. Delete TikTok. I'm serious, that app is cancer for your attention span. Turn off all notifications except for calls and texts from real people. Set a screen time limit, 2 hours max for social media, and actually stick to it. Take back your time before you wake up at 25 and realize you spent your entire youth scrolling. Number 3, your parents are getting older. This one's going to hit different. Right now, your parents are probably annoying, right? They nag you about homework. They ask too many questions. They don't understand you. You roll your eyes when they try to talk to you. You can't wait to move out and have your own life. But you know what you don't see yet? They're getting older. Right now, every single day, one day, sooner than you think, you're going to notice gray hairs that weren't there before. You'll see them move a little slower. You'll hear them struggle with technology that used to be easy for them. You'll watch them forget things. And it's gonna hit you like a truck. They're not gonna be here forever. All those dinners you skipped because you wanted to eat alone in your room, all those conversations you half listened to while scrolling your phone, all those times they asked about your day, and you just said fine and walked away. You're going to wish you had that time back, and you won't get it. I'm not trying to make you sad. I'm trying to wake you up. Your parents, whatever kind of relationship you have with them, they're trying, they're doing their best, and the clock is ticking. So please put your phone down at dinner, Actually talk to them. Ask them about their life, not just yours. Ask them about their childhood, their regrets, their dreams. Hug them. I know it feels weird if you're not used to it. Do it anyway. Take pictures with them, not just at events, just random days. You'll want these later. Spend time with them while you still can, because one day you'd give anything for one more conversation, and it won't be possible. Don't let future you live with that regret. Number 4, your habits are building your future right now. You think what you do today doesn't matter. I'll start eating better next week. I'll study hard next semester. I'll start working out when I have more time. But here's the brutal truth. Who you are right now is who you're becoming. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you are. Every time you hit snooze instead of getting up, you're voting to be someone who quits when things are hard. Every time you scroll instead of study, you're voting to be someone with no discipline. And I know you think though it's just one day, it doesn't matter, but it does. Because one day becomes 1 week, becomes 1 month, becomes 1 year, becomes your life. Your habits right now, the things you do without even thinking, are literally constructing your future, brick by brick. And most people don't realize this until it's too late. You think the 35-year-old who's broke, out of shape, and stuck in a job they hate just woke up like that one day? No, they got there through thousands of small decisions over years. The same way the successful, healthy, happy 35-year-old got there through their decisions. Look at your daily routine. Honestly, what are you doing every single day? Now ask yourself, if I keep doing exactly this for the next 5 years, where will I be? If you don't like the answer, change today, not tomorrow. Today. Because the people who can control their habits can control their life. People who can't are just along for the ride. Number 5, you will lose friends. Right now, you probably have a group of friends, people you've known for years, people you think you'll be close to forever. You won't. I'm not being negative, I'm being realistic, because as you grow, as you change, as you start taking your life seriously, some people aren't going to come with you. Some friends are only there because you're convenient, because you're in the same class or live nearby. Once you're not, you'll realize there was nothing actually connecting you. Some friends are anchors. They don't want to grow and they'll make fun of you for trying. They'll call you too serious or say you've changed when you stop wasting time with them. And some friends, they're just for a season. You outgrow each other, and that's okay. But here's what I learned. It's better to be alone working on yourself than surrounded by people who keep you small. So evaluate your friendships honestly. Who's lifting you up? Who's dragging you down? You don't have to be cruel or make announcements. Just slowly start spending more time with people who inspire you, challenge you, and support your growth. The right people will come into your life at the right time. Trust that. Number 6, love alone isn't enough. Okay, this one's gonna hit different if you're in a relationship right now. You meet someone, you fall hard, you think they're your soulmate, your forever person, you post pictures, make plans, can't imagine life without them. And then it falls apart, and it's not because you stopped loving them, but because love isn't enough. You can love someone who doesn't treat you right. You can love someone who's going in a completely different direction than you. And sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is walk away from someone you love, because staying in the wrong relationship just because you love them will destroy you. It'll distract you from your goals. It'll drain your energy. It'll keep you stuck when you should be growing. I see so many teenagers sacrificing their future for a relationship that's not going to last anyway, skipping opportunities, making life decisions based on someone who probably won't even be in their life in 3 years. If you're in a relationship, ask yourself, is this person making me better? Are they supporting my growth? Or am I shrinking myself to make them comfortable? And if you're single, don't rush. Don't think you need someone. Use this time to become someone worth finding. Build yourself, because the right person will show up when you're ready, not when you're desperate. Love is important, but it's not everything. Don't sacrifice your entire future for a feeling. Number 7, you will regret wasted time more than failed attempts. Last one, and this might be the most important. When you're older, you know what you're going to regret, not the things you tried and failed at, or the mistakes you made. You're going to regret the things you didn't do, the chances you didn't take, the time you wasted. You're going to regret spending your teenage years on your phone instead of learning something valuable. You're going to regret not asking that person out because you were scared. You're going to regret not trying harder in school, not taking care of your health, not spending time with people who mattered. Because wasted time is the one thing you can never get back. You can recover from failure, you can bounce back from embarrassment, but you can't get back the years you threw away doing nothing. Stop playing it safe, stop waiting for the right time, try things, fail, look stupid, it doesn't matter. At least you'll have stories, at least you'll have growth, at least you'll have lived. The biggest risk isn't trying and failing, it's never trying at all. Look, I get it. This wasn't easy to hear. These truths are bitter for a reason because they force you to look at your life honestly. And that's uncomfortable, but discomfort is where growth happens. You can ignore everything I just said. You can go back to scrolling, coasting, pretending you have unlimited time. Most people will. Or you can let these truths sink in. You can make different choices. You're young, you have time, but not as much as you think. Because 5 years from now, you're either going to be grateful you watched this video and took action, or you're going to wish you had. Drop a comment and let me know which truth hit you the hardest. And if you're serious about not wasting your life, subscribe. I'm here every week with the real talk nobody else is giving you. Now go, make today count.